What is up, Worcester? It's time for another signing here presented by Fly Worcester ahead of the 2025-26 season. I've got with me a mid-season acquisition from last year. He's back, ready to go off the rip from training camp. Riley Ginnell, welcome back to Worcester.
Thank you so much, Tim. Glad to be coming back.
Good to be having you back here, of course, calling all the way in from Calgary, Alberta right now. Just tell us about how things are going up there and how your summer's been going so far.
Been going good. Training hard, skating. Work every day. Been golfing a lot too. With friends. Just enjoying my summer and getting ready for the season. Weather hasn't been the greatest, a lot of rain, but at least the crops will be good for the farmers.
Now, I've been asking a couple guys about the golf game. How's it been going this summer? What's your best round been?
Record this summer. I'm not very good. I'm very average, but it was 87 was my personal best this year. So pretty pumped to finally get in the 80s. But yeah, just getting going.
There you go, Sid's number. Nothing wrong with that. It's a good one to have. Uh, Riley, you're getting ready for your third professional season coming up here. You joined the Railers halfway through last year after 18 games with the Allen Americans. Ended up in 33 for Worcester. Just talk about last year for you, your second season, and how things went.
Yeah, I think I got a good opportunity in Worcester, and you know, uh, as you see everybody else in their interviews, they talk about how special of a team we have there, and how everyone's looking forward to get back. And that's not just something to say. It's a true culture there, and I can't wait to be back. I think a lot of us are ready right now to get back to it, and just kind of working those last couple months out here in the gym and on the ice to get prepared. So, I'm more than ecstatic to be back on and ready to go right now.
You had 2 points in your 18 games with the Americans. You were able to then really amp up your production. You had 10 points across your 33 with Worcester. Just talk about for you your perspective, how things shifted for you, setting career highs in both goals and assists last year with this Worcester team. What sort of went into that shift in offensive production once you came to the Railers?
Yeah, I think it was just more or less of a fresh start. Kind of, fresh face coming into the room, and especially with Tuz, he gave me a good opportunity there, and um, let give it into my hands for success. Left it up to me. So yeah, I was very excited to get a fresh start and try to turn my season around a little bit and produce and help out with this team. And I only want to move up from here with this team. So.
Talk about your conversation with Tuz, head coach and general manager Nick Tuzzolino. Just sort of when it came time to coming back for this coming year, just expectations. What did it take really to get you to come back to Worcester for another year?
Honestly, it didn't take much. I wanted to come back myself, so we reached out and talked to each other and kind of described on how I wanted my season to go, and I want to take off and have a big breakout year and progress my career forward. And I think he's the coach and the team that will help him do that best. And no one succeeds individually without team success. So it's big that all cylinders are firing and everyone on the team can succeed and have an unbelievable season.
You talked a little bit about the team and how special the guys felt that the group you had last year was, and that's why a lot of the guys are coming back now. Just talk about the energy in the locker room last year. I mean, there were a lot of big wins down the stretch where, the team was able to come back from multi-goal deficits, late in regulation, being able to tie games and always sort of being in it. Just what's it like being a part of a group like that just seems to have this sort of special energy about it?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I've been on a couple teams in the ECHL, and I've never honestly seen a team this close together. It'd be very easy to worry about yourself and try to progress your own career, but it kind of feels like we move as one, as a system. And I think Cal said it very well in his interview where he talks about it's extremely easy to look forward and kind of win every day. You just have to win your day, and I think he said that extremely well because it's very easy to look forward. and kind of go through the motions, however you want to put it. But yeah, I think this group just wants to come together and do something truly special, and starts from day one, and just got to win day one and go from there.
For you, whether it was a personal performance or something that happened otherwise, just across your time in Worcester, any favorite memories that popped out from your time wearing a Railers jersey?
Um, I guess I really liked our road trip in Wheeling. That was an unbelievable time. It was pretty fun to go back and sweep the team that I was traded from as well. In Texas, that was an unbelievable trip. It's hard to pinpoint one thing because no matter where we are or what we're doing, if it's Monday or Tuesday or Saturday night, we're always having fun and joking around as a team. And it can't take everything too seriously. Obviously, there's times where you need to, but you can't take everything too seriously and look into everything. So it's hard to pinpoint, but those are some pretty fun stints of hockey and for our team as well.
And, something that we've hit on in the past, and just looking at your past, of course, you spent some time in the 22-23 season with the Regina Pats. Just talk about that stint in your career, obviously getting to play with eventual number one overall draft pick Connor Bedard, who's been with the Chicago Blackhawks for a little bit here. Just reflect a little bit too on your junior career and how things sort of culminated there.
Yeah, I owe a lot to the Western League. It's done a lot for me and my family. I enjoyed my all my time there. It's not an easy league and it's not easy to progress out of, but I was very fortunate to play in some unbelievable spots, especially with Bedsy, and kind of see how he treats himself and what it did for hockey. Honestly, like there's some arenas where maybe it's not they don't have the greatest fan base or are struggling and their fans aren't behind them, but if when we would come in there and we'd sell out arenas that you'd never see sold out. Like we go to Saskatoon, Saskatoon, that I don't think was sold out from the World Juniors when it was in Saskatoon, and I think that was 2008 or 10. I'm pretty sure, but seeing 14,000 people come in there to watch a Western Hockey League game and a junior game, I thought it was so special for the league and for hockey itself. Kind of opens up people's eyes to maybe they want to play it or don't know really what it's about and can come see a guy of a caliber like that and see, how fun and exciting it is. So yeah, I really enjoyed my time in the Western League and it was very cool to play with a player like that as well.
It can be particularly exciting as well. You see a lot of numbers come out of a league like that where, one player will be putting up like hat tricks every night. So it's like stuff like that really, really draws the people in.
Yeah, it was unreal. I think when he came back from World Juniors, he had 5 or 6 hat tricks in a row, and then since then, every rink we played in was just sold out because I think people truly started to understand how special he was after his World Junior performance and obviously his junior performance. So I feel every time he touched the puck or shot it, it was either off the crossbar or in the net. So pretty cool to just be day in and day out with that guy. So
Yeah, I mean, you see it too, even at the NHL level, and you can, speak to it perhaps a little bit more being from Canada and the Calgary area, of course. But, anytime it seems like the Toronto Maple Leafs in particular go to a city up in Canada, like those are the games that'll be sold out, in any given city.
yeah, for sure. It's just it's the culture around it here. It's everyone is behind their whoever you cheer for, they will die for them. So it's pretty cool. I remember when Calgary was in the playoffs 3 years ago. We'd go out and watch the games at the outdoor. They'd have it all on the projector, and yeah, it was pretty special to see that. There'd be thousands of people there and just supporting the game and growing it and their team, which is pretty cool. Just like our fans in Worcester, they will do anything for us, and they're always cheering for us, whether we have the best game of our lives and smoke a team, or we have a tough game. They're always at the next one, and that's what we really appreciate.
Talking a little bit more about Worcester, of course, as you bring it back to that. We're going to get the season going soon here. You're going to be back in town soon for camp. What's that one restaurant you're looking at and you can't wait to get back to the 508 and get
Uh,
that first meal?
that's a good question. I know a few of us, we like Bocado because it is nice and close. That's a good spot. Kelly's hard to beat. Uh, there's so many good spots there. What else is a good one? Um, those two for sure are sticking out for me. We like to eat there quite a bit. Also like to change it up too, kind of go somewhere random throughout the week and try find new places that you like, maybe find a hidden gem or a little hole in the wall. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to go get back to those places.
Awesome. Well, last one for you here, G. We've got opening night coming up soon here down at the DCU Center. Fans are watching this, are excited to get things going. Just your final word to fans who are eager to see the team play on opening night.
Yeah, we're just as eager to step out there for you guys and lay it all on the line. I think um, fans, staff, all the players were so unbelievably excited for the season and to have a big year. So it's kind of that build up and excitement leading in. So yeah, just obviously just want to say thank you for them for supporting us and we'll be ready to rock. So I hope they are too.
Riley Ginnell is the next signing for your Worcester Railers here ahead of the 2025-26 season. G, thanks for taking the time today.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tim.